The US, UK and Germany rank among the top countries holding cryptocurrencies at the government level. This is according to data from Arkham Intelligence, and so in this video we're going to look at how this crypto analytic firm's on-chain analysis shows that the US government holds 212,000 Bitcoin, while El Salvador has been purchasing 1 Bitcoin daily as announced by its president. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys. Available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Good evening, everybody, and another warm welcome back to Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about governments holding cryptocurrency. Which countries are the top ranking amongst in the world, and also how much do they actually have. So let's jump into this article, as always, guys, and just quickly read through it, see what we can learn, and then we'll comment after. So, leveraging on-chain data analysis, blockchain intelligence firm Arkham Intelligence has created a dashboard featuring the governments with the biggest crypto holdings. Arkham shared on social media platform X on Friday. For each country, you can see their current Bitcoin balance history in USD, and a real-time feed of their most recent transactions. The analytics firm's data shows the US government as the top crypto holder, boasting a stash exceeding 212,000 Bitcoin, in addition to several other cryptocurrencies, including Ether. Trailing behind are the British government with 61,000 Bitcoin and the German government with 49,000 Bitcoin. Meanwhile, Arkham's data shows 5,700 Bitcoin for El Salvador. While the US government's recent crypto activity occurred earlier this month, the UK government's Bitcoin hasn't moved since July 2021, and Germany's last transactions were in January this year. Arkham's data shows El Salvador stands out with a continuous buying strategy, adding 1 Bitcoin to the country's treasury daily. Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele confirmed in March that his country will keep buying 1 Bitcoin daily until Bitcoin becomes unaffordable with fiat currencies. El Salvador has been buying and earning Bitcoin since the nation adopted the cryptocurrency as a legal tender in September 2021. Arkham Intelligence's dashboard currently focuses on a specific set of governments, and China's holdings are not yet reflected. However, according to Bitcoin treasuries, China may hold around 190,000 Bitcoin. And so we can actually see here that some of the largest or richest governments in the world hold huge amounts of Bitcoin. I mean, these will be some of the biggest holders of Bitcoin in the world. And we often think as crypto enthusiasts that once Bitcoin, if the dream comes true and Bitcoin and crypto take over and become the global reserve currency, that the dollar will be kind of screwed and the US government will be screwed. But in reality, they actually have more Bitcoin than any other company out there. And the reason for that is through confiscation. They don't even need to buy it. They just through criminal. When they find somebody through seizures and confiscation, they just hold on to it. So whenever they find a criminal that's attained Bitcoin and they've managed to get it, or they managed to get those seed phrase words, they just confiscate it and they just keep it. They don't need to actually buy any Bitcoin ever. And so it just mounts up, and now obviously the US has got over 200,000 Bitcoin. This is with the exception of El Salvador, obviously, who've got this sort of strategy, as the article puts it, where they're literally buying Bitcoin every single day. But most governments like the UK, Germany and China, the US, they just don't, and even the Russian government, they don't even have to buy it. They just get it all through confiscation. And then as long as they don't sell it, because I know earlier on in 2014, 2015, the US and the UK both did auctions, because I think they didn't really take crypto or Bitcoin very seriously. So in those days, they were just selling it as if they like a stolen car. They would auction them out, and it would go to somebody else like stolen goods. If they couldn't find the victim or they couldn't return it back to whoever it came from, any of the proceeds of crime, they'd just auction it off after. But I think in recent times, in recent years, sort of the last 5 or 6 years, I think they've kind of realised this might be worth something. This Bitcoin thing might not be as silly as we first thought. We've kind of take it more serious now. So they just hold on to it and they just don't sell it. I haven't heard of a government auction selling Bitcoin for a long time. And I think that's why they just take it more seriously now, and they just want to. Well, it just makes more sense to just hold on to it. And that way, if the price of Bitcoin goes down, it doesn't matter because they kind of got it for free. They just got it through confiscating and seizing it. And if it goes up in value, then they win. It's like a double win. So they can't lose. They can only win. So they only stand to gain in this situation. So that's why they do it, I think. So it's actually quite interesting. I think a lot of people might be surprised just how much governments hold of Bitcoin already, and without even buying it, just through obtaining it, really. So another interesting article there, guys. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. And I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Take care.